What's going on, Pokemon fans? Blaze here with you again. Today we are looking at the League Battle deck, the Inteleon VMax League Battle deck. We're going to open this bad boy up, see what cards are in it, and we're going to take it into the Pokemon trading card game online, play a few matches, and just see how well it does in the standard format. I think it's going to do pretty well. It's got 2 Inteleon V and 2 Inteleon VMax. So my prediction is that we're going to have a pretty good time with winning matches or playing online, but we never know till we open it. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. I'm going to go ahead and show off another camera here so we can see a different angle of what's going on. But this is the VMax battle deck, and we'll get this open right here on the camera. This is not the first deck that I've opened. I did do a Blastoise deck a little while ago, and it was pretty fun. We got a couple of good wins with that deck, which was awesome. And if you want to see that video, go check it out on, I think it'll be probably recommended around here somewhere on the screen or at the end of the video. So, yeah, let's see what we got. We got an instruction booklet. The card game rules came with it. Nothing special there. We got the, I think this is just a play mat. Is that what this is? No, this is just like instructions or something. We don't need those. Let's see. It's got a couple of coins in here and some dice too, which I'm kind of excited for that because I know generally they give you like damage counters, kind of like these, but these kind of suck. So it looks like they give you actual dice and like, you know, damage counter type dice thing, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot better. And there's a dice here too. I'm not sure what you would need that for. Or a die. I think it's a die. I think singular is die. Here we've got the deck. I'm not going to be opening this and going through all the cards in this deck. We'll do that in the trading card game online. It'll be a lot easier to do it there. It comes with a burn marker, which is awesome, and a poison marker, which is pretty darn cool. Just for these two things alone, if you're playing the game with other people, like the physical game, I think these two items, if you don't have one yet, I think are pretty awesome. So that's pretty neat. It does come with a card for the trading card game online, so you can put this deck into the trading card game online, which is what we're going to do in just a couple of seconds here. And then it comes with the, of course, the cover cards that you saw on the front of the box. 2 Inteleon V. So you get the 2 Inteleon V there. That's pretty cool. And we'll look at the attacks here in just a moment. And 2 Inteleon VMax as well. So that's pretty cool. 320 HP is pretty awesome. And some of the attacks are probably going to be pretty strong too. So we'll take a look at those in just a moment. Let me go ahead and get that scanned into the trading card game online. And we'll take a look at the cards. Alright, so here's the deck in the trading card game online. We just put in the code. And these are all the cards that you get. You don't get a coin, but you do get a deck box. You get this one right here. And then card sleeves, you don't get anything like that either. So, I mean, that's important to some people, but, I mean, I don't really care. It's not a big deal. But here's some of the cards. So we'll go through the cards. Suicune, 120 HP, Wave Splash, 20 damage, and Aura Loop for 130. You have to put 2 energy cards from this Pokemon into your hand. We get the Sobble. We get the Drizzile. The ability here: when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. That's actually kind of cool to get some trainer cards back into your hand from your deck, which is kind of nice. 2 of those. And then Inteleon here with 160 HP. Aqua Bullet does 120 damage. The attack also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. And the ability Shady Dealings: when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So that's kind of nice. I'm kind of surprised they have both Inteleon and Inteleon V, as well as Inteleon VMax in this deck. It's very much based around Inteleon, it looks like, which that's cool. I would have thought they would have tried to put different types of cards in here, but that's cool. We got Snom, we got Frostmoth. Ice Dance: as often as you like during your turn, you may attach a water energy card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. That's basically like Rain Dance from the original base set back in the 90s. I love this ability. This is awesome. I'm going to use that a lot. We got Zigzagoon, surprise attack for 30 damage, flip a coin if tails. The attack does nothing. And then Headbutt Tantrum. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may put 1 damage counter on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Not a big fan of this card. I don't think it does that much good. Here's the Inteleon V, 200 HP. Snipe Shot does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. It's any of them, benched or active. And then Awkward Report is 130 damage. Your opponent also reveals their hand, so you can see what cards they have in their hand. That's kind of nice. It's always nice to have that reconnaissance. Inteleon VMax, 320 HP. Hydro Snipe for 60. You may put an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. And then Max Bullet, 160, but also does 60 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. That's pretty good. The extra HP, I think, is probably the biggest draw to this card. Max Bullet does 160, which isn't that much damage, but it will KO several Pokemon. It probably won't KO any V Pokemon, but it'll KO a lot of stuff. So we got the Scoop Up Net. Put one of your Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon V or Pokemon GX into your hand. So I guess that's if you want to pull it off of the bench or off of the active, you can put it back into your hand. Quick Ball, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Capacious Bucket, search your deck for up to 2 energy cards, reveal them and put them into your hand. Evolution Incense, search your deck for an evolution Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand. That's a nice card to have, for sure. Great Ball, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon you find there and put it into your hand, then shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Ordinary Rod, choose up to 2 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. Shuffle up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile back into your deck. You can do one or both. Training Court, once during each player's turn, that player may put a basic energy card from their discard pile into their hand. Discard your hand, draw 7 cards with Professor's Research. Bird Keeper, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon and draw 3 cards. Boss's Order, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. That's basically like, it's the new Lysander. I like this a lot. It's going to be very useful. Marnie, each player shuffles their hand and puts it on the bottom of their deck. If either player put any cards on the bottom of their deck, in this way, you draw 5 cards and your opponent draws 4. Air Balloon, retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is reduced by 2. That's cool. And we got the energy cards too, which I think it's 13 energies, 10 energies. So, all right, that is the Inteleon VMax deck. Let's go ahead and get into a game. We'll try and do a couple games here and show off the deck a little bit, but let's get to it. Okay, so this is the very first match. There have been no matches before this. Very first match.
Flashback.
I might be dead. Wow, he just killed me. Oh, he's gonna do 200 damage every turn. That's ridiculous. So I'm dead, basically. So mistakes were made. Okay, so I don't think I won the coin flip. I didn't win the coin flip, and my opponent opted to go first and threw out a bunch of like really high HP Pokemon like right away. So this is gonna be rough. We got things to do. I'm not gonna sit here.
End of flashback.
And I won the coin flip and decided to go first here. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. So this is gonna be tough because I know he's got it. I think I fought this guy before on a different day. Yeah, a different day, and he's got a bunch of Pokemon V and a bunch of Pokemon. Yeah. It's going to be a tough one. Just have a feeling. So he's going to do 30 damage. Attaching energy to one of his benched Pokemon. We'll attach there. And then let's try to get out Snom onto the bench. So we're going to maybe... VMax, I can attack now. This is probably a better Pokemon to have. We'll go ahead and do that. I was thinking about getting Snom's evolution out, but I think this is going to be better because I'll be able to do an attack, a strong attack next turn if I get an energy card. So I think that's going to be good. And I can probably get Snom out anyway. Oh no, it's a basic Pokemon. So we'll go with Sobble here. Alright. Oh, that's actually cool. So that's gonna stall my opponent. He has to put that energy card into his hand, which means he won't be able to do his strong attack in a few turns. If I continue to use that attack, he can't attack. So that's cool. I like that. So Sobble, Sobble evolves into Drizzile, which I don't have in my hand right now. But every time you evolve Inteleon or Sobble into the next form, you're able to search your deck for a trainer card and put it into your hand, which can help you get energy cards and all kinds of other stuff. So with any luck, I'll be able to get those cards, but it is going to be tough. So how did he retreat? Did he use... Okay. We're going to go ahead and bring that back out. And we're going to use Max Bullet, 160 damage plus 60 to one of his benched Pokemon. And we'll attack that Crobat. Man, I could really use some energy cards here. Or that evolution. So he's going to do 70 damage. I don't have much to worry about. I've got 320 HP, which is super cool. But I'm going to have to retreat here soon because I think that's going to be rough. Luckily, I think I can get a scoop up, which would be awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's drop this down. And we'll do 10 damage to Crobat. And then I can switch for Zigzagoon, which will heal the poison. And then we can drop energy here. We can retreat. And we can grab a couple of water energies here too. Just to have them. Why not? And we're going to go ahead and do the 160 plus 60 to a benched Pokemon. I guess we'll do it to Darkrai. Because he's probably the biggest threat. He's not going to bring Darkrai out, I don't think. Because he doesn't have enough energy to do the attack yet. So... Oh, he did. Okay. I think I'm going to try to use... Okay, we got a forfeit, so that's cool. That makes sense. I got powered up pretty quickly, and I was able to win that match, so... Not too bad. We'll move on to the next one, though. Okay, so I won the coin flip, and I was able to go first. This is a rough situation to be in, though, because... These Pokemon are very strong, and I've got to be really careful about how I play this. I also don't have any good Pokemon. Switch back. Okay. How much damage I can do? 20. Oh, I'm dead. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 10. That's 400 damage. That's ridiculous. Oh, and the weakness. I didn't know he had a weakness to electricity, so awesome. Well, that's fun. Alright, this is the second match. Yeah, the second match, and, yeah. hopefully it goes well. I was reading up. I think I mentioned this in the last battle, but I may have mentioned this in the last match. But yeah, the instructions here talk about what you can do to get your Pokemon set up and get everything ready. So there's a lot of cool stuff you can do in this deck, which I haven't really had a chance to do any of it yet, but there is a lot of cool stuff you can do. So I'm hoping that I'm able to do some of it now. It's going to be interesting because I know that for as strong as it is, I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for it as well. I don't like fresh out of the box. I feel like this deck gets kind of dominated by some of the other strategies that are out there, and that's the part that I think is kind of rough. So let's see. Do I want to switch or do I want to shuffle? I feel like I probably want to shuffle, right? Because I need to get some energy cards, and actually I could just end the game, right? Not yet. I can just retreat. It doesn't matter. We'll shuffle. I can retreat this Pokemon. And we're good. So I got an energy card. That's good. And we'll get a trainer card. I guess we'll get that bucket, that water bucket card. Because I need energy cards. So next turn we'll have something to work with. And let's just go ahead and retreat. No. Let's not do that. Because well, actually, let's do it. I'm very much counting on my opponent hurting themselves in confusion. So also they have to reattach that energy card, so they can't. If they want to set their bench up, they're gonna have a hard time. So he might confuse me, and that's fine. Let's see. So I can discard a card from my hand and search my deck for an energy card once during my turn. He's gonna shuffle and then draw 4 cards. Searching for a Pokemon, Coughing. Traded Coughing for Crobat. Now he's got Crobat on the bench. I'm counting on my opponent hurting themselves in confusion, though I don't know if they're going to do that. They don't need to attack me, but they're going to probably try to confuse me. They didn't. Which is kind of perfect because I can do this. So 1 damage counter onto Coughing will KO the Coughing. We'll get the water energy. He, of course, would switch that Pokemon out, so we'll attach here. We'll make him switch out the other one instead. And we'll use a Quick Ball. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. We'll just do this. Oh, he forfeited, so that makes sense. I feel like when you do get this deck set up, it actually is kind of good. It can get set up really quickly. I just feel like it's at a disadvantage when it comes to how quickly you can get it set up and what kinds of things you can do just fresh out of the box. They do give you some recommendations on how to make the deck better. Like they tell you that you can add 1 more Inteleon V, 1 more Inteleon VMax, which will help you get those Pokemon out, and I think that's going to help the deck tremendously. And then they also talk about adding 2 Crobat V and 2 Eldegoss V, which also will probably help this deck tremendously. Of course, you have to figure out which cards to remove, but we might try making those adjustments and seeing how much better the deck is after those adjustments. But I do feel like it's strong, but I just happened to come up against people who were just not as forgiving. They kind of messed me up. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you, but you know, if you have any questions about the deck or you want to see me tackle a different deck or use another theme deck, definitely put it in the comments below. If you'd like to see me do anything else with the Pokemon trading card game or Nintendo Switch games or whatever, put it in the comments. I'll be happy to do it. But thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Pokemon trading card game content. And until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flippity flip.